Hi students, hope you are fine and you are doing well. So today we'll be discussing on the topic motivation. So let us see what would be our learning objectives of today's video. First, we'll be talking about the meaning of motivation. That means we'll try to understand the core concept of motivation. Then we'll be talking about importance of motivation. Then what are the factors that affect motivation, that creates impact on motivation. So these three would be our learning objectives. So let us see. First, you tell me that being a manager in your organization, which type of employee you would like to see? This kind of employee or this kind of employee? Of course, we all want to see this kind of employee in our organization, not this kind of employee. But for experiencing this kind of environment, this kind of positive environment, managers need to do something so that people feel engaged in work, so that people find satisfaction while doing work, and so that people become motivated to do the particular work. So how to do this? How to create positive environment in an organization? How to motivate people in an organization? That would be our discussion topic. Actually, the word motivation, it has derived from the word motive. Motive means we all have needs. We all have individual needs. We all have individual desires. We all have individual thrust within ourselves, which we try to achieve. So this motivation has come from the word motive, which means needs, desire, and want. If our desire, if our needs, if our wants are not satisfied, then what happens? We become demotivated. We do not find interest to do certain work, whatever work we are doing. Actually, this word motivation is an integral part of direction also, and it means that stimulating people to action. That means motivating people. That means you're stimulating people to do to act. So stimulating people to act for what? For accomplishment of goal, so that people achieve their goal effectively and efficiently. And for stimulating people, what you need to do, you'll have to inspire people. So motivation is the process of inspiring people so that they fulfill their individual desire, and you can create willingness among themselves so that they can attain organizational objectives, organizational goal effectively and efficiently. As I told earlier, that it is an integral part of direction. Why it is an integral part of direction? Because being a manager, will have to direct people to get the works done in an organization. You cannot do each and every work alone, right? So that is why you need to get it done by some other person. And for that, you will have to direct employees. You'll have to direct your subordinates. But if your subordinates are demotivated, then how you will be able to get the work done? How will be able to expect good performance from your subordinates? So that is why you will have to motivate your subordinates to get the works done. You have to create willingness to work for the attainment of organizational objectives, for accomplishment of organizational goals, so that they work enthusiastically. So this is the core concept of motivation. Now, from our previous discussion, we already got to know few importance of motivation. Actually, what happens when you will be able to generate motivated workforce, then you can expect better performance. Because what? Motivation puts human resources in action. Motivation puts individual person into action. They'll be act accordingly. The motivated people will act accordingly. And obviously, If the employees are motivated, if the workforce is motivated, then you can expect better efficiency. Why? Because it improves the level of efficiency. And while I talk about efficiency, there would be reduction in cost of operation. So if employees are engaged, if employees are motivated, if employees are doing better output, if their efficiency increases, then what will happen? Your cost of operation will go down. And if your cost of operation goes down, you'll be able to enjoy maximum profit. Understood? Not only that, it actually leads to achievement of organizational goals. Whatever organizational goals and objectives you have, an organization has, motivation actually acts as a catalyst for the attainment of organizational goals. And obviously, it builds a friendly environment with the help of building friendly relationship with other employees, with managers. Okay. And not only that, if employees are motivated in your organization, in any organization, then organization can expect stability of workforce. Stability of workforce means the people will not leave the organization if they are motivated. If you can create motivated workforce, then people will not leave the organization easily until and unless they find a particular reason to leave the organization. So these are the importance of motivation. Okay. Now let us see what are the factors or aids to motivation. Now we already got to know what is the importance of motivation. It's having a lot of importance in an organizational context. Now the question comes, how to motivate the employees, how to motivate the workforce. So we'll have to follow certain things, we'll have to establish certain things in an organization so that employees feel motivated to do whatever they are doing in an organization. First, that can be adequate financial incentive. Adequate financial incentive, that means your financial package, salary package should be lucrative, should be adequate. Otherwise, what will happen when the employees will find, the moment employee will find that whatever salary, whatever financial package they're getting, that is not adequate for them, they will start thinking for some other alternatives. They may start to leave the organization. If the financial incentive package, that means salary is not up to the mark for that particular job. If any other organization is offering much higher incentive, much higher salary package, then what will happen? Employee will feel demotivated. So that is why adequate financial incentive package is very much needed for generating motivated workforce. Then congenial work environment, that means good work environment, positive work environment, that should be introduced in an organization. The work environment should be healthy. The risk in the work the employee is working, that should not be very high. Otherwise, what will happen if the employees always think of unsafety, always think of risk whenever they are doing with the work, they'll not feel engaged, they'll not feel motivated to do that particular work. Then provision for promotion. Provision for promotion, in the sense here we can talk about their career advancement in an organization. That means the moment they will find that whatever they do, there will not be any progress, any kind of progress in an organization, then what will happen? They will not feel motivated. So provision for promotion of the good performance, that should be there. in an organization to generate motivated workforce. You can organization can implement non-monetary facilities also to create motivated workforce, like traveling. They can provide facilities of education for their children, accommodation, free medical treatment. So directly you are not giving money to the employees, but these non-monetary facilities also works to a very good extent to generate motivated workforce. Next can be retirement benefit. If the employees start thinking that after retirement, how they will live their life, if there is very much uncertainty, if they are thinking of uncertainties about their life, they'll not focus on the present, whatever they're doing right now. So that is why retirement benefits should be there in an organization, so that they work, whenever they're working, they work with their focus on present, not on future. They should not be worried about future. What will happen in future? What will happen after my retirement? Next thing is that providing security of job. Stable workforce is needed in an organization for survival of this organization. So stable workforce plays a very important role for the success of an organization. So security in a job, whenever employees are working, that should be provided. Otherwise, if there is insecurity, what will happen? People will start thinking that whatever I do in this organization, I'll not have any security. I may be out of the organization tomorrow. If they think in this way, again they will not be able to focus on the present. So their efficiency will go down. Their productivity also will go down. So, but if you can provide good security of job, their efficiency will go up. They will feel more engaged to do the work. They will do the work within taking less time. Next is that recognition of good work. So simply this recognition, this non-monetary factor works a lot and plays a very important role behind the motivated employee. For small achievement, for small thing, managers need to recognize the employees for doing good work. When you will recognize, yes, you have done well, you're doing well, employee will feel more engaged to do that particular work. So recognition of good work should be there from the end of the management in an organization to create good atmosphere, positive atmosphere, and motivated workforce. And unity among the employees should be there for generating motivated workforce. Why I'm talking about unity of employees? When employees work in a team, when better understanding would be there, then then you can expect good efficiency, good return on investment, and good productivity from the end of the employees. If the management takes divide and rule policies to rule the employees, if their intention is to rule the work employees, they'll not be able to generate positive workforce, means motivated workforce in an organization. So unity among the employees should be there for creating motivated workforce in an organization. Then good behavior of a higher level authority. That means here we can talk about good behavior from the management for generating motivated workforce. When management will show good behavior, when they will recognize their employees, when they will give awards for achievement, when they will provide good suggestion instead of giving threat, instead of giving punishment to the employees, then what will happen? The employees will also feel more engaged with the management of the organization, with the organization itself. They'll feel more engaged. They'll be more satisfied to do the job. So good behavior management, workers also or employees also, they expect good behavior from their higher authority. So management also has to ensure this for generating good atmosphere, for generating motivated workforce in an organization. Then goodwill of the enterprise. Goodwill of the enterprise, that means if the organization where the workers are working, if they are having goodwill in society, they can say proudly that I'm working in XYZ organization, which is very good organization. So goodwill also, goodwill of the enterprise, goodwill of the organization also plays a very important role behind creating motivated workforce. If the organization is having bad will, very bad reputation in society, then what will happen? Employees will not feel proud to do their job in this organization. So that is why goodwill has to be ensured, goodwill of the enterprise has to be ensured for generating positive environment and positive workforce and motivated workforce. I hope this concept is clear to you all. So thank you all of you for your patience. Stay safe. Thank you.